Hey, so today's lesson we're going to go through how to play the D major chord on the guitar. The thing is about the D major is there's a lot of different places to play it, so I'm going to cover 3 positions, but you can figure out other ones. So I just wanted to do a little bit of theory after I show you. So I'm going to show you the chords first and then talk you through why it is called D major and what notes are in it. So there's a few positions that you can play. So the first most basic one that most people learn is this shape down here. So it's important when you play this shape to not play the first 2 strings, so the E and the A string. You need to miss those out and start from the D string. So when you're playing a chord, typically it starts on the first note of the name of the note, so D major, D note. So from there, we're playing our first and third finger in the 2nd fret on the G and the E string. So we leave the B string, and the B string is fretted by this 3rd finger there on the 3rd fret on the B string. Playing from the D string here. So that's how that sounds. It's not a very full sounding chord because we're missing those first 2 strings out. What you can do is there's a slightly different version where you wrap your thumb over and play the F sharp there, but it gives a different sound to it altogether. The F sharp's still in there, but it's a different version of the D major chord. So the next chord that we can play is the D major up here on the 5th fret using bar chord. So we put a bar across most of the strings. A lot of people will actually try and play it across all of them, but that's not correct. What we need to do is play it so we've got the bar covering the A string downwards, because that's where the D note starts. And what we want to try and do is mute the top string just by the underside of that top finger. So you get that kind of sound, and the idea is to miss it really. So we'll miss it out first, but that's just a little bit of a safeguard, just in case you kind of want to be a bit more loose with your right hand. And then all we do next is we play using our 3rd finger a bar across the 7th fret on the D, the G and the B string, and we kind of need to leave this one open here. So this can be a little bit of a difficult one to finger initially when you're learning, but we want to play from the A string down. Some people try and do this version, which is absolutely fine as well. So this is just using the A shape here up there. And that gives you a little bit more flexibility, potentially to take fingers on and off and stuff. But it's good to learn that shape as well. The next shape is up here on the 10th fret, which uses the E major shape down here. So we move that up to the 10th fret for a quick kind of lesson of how to play that. So this is the kind of thickest sounding D chord on the guitar, I think, without going to drop tunings. So what you need to do is actually play the bar across the whole of the 10th fret, and then we're playing basically the E major shape after it like it was a capo. So then we're playing the 2nd finger on the G string on the 11th fret, and then we're playing on the 12th fret on the A and the D string, the 3rd and the 4th finger to make this shape. So those are the 3 chords that you can play. There are loads of other chords around the place. What I would do is suggest learning where different D notes are on the guitar and try and learn the different ways of playing around that shape. So the little bit of theory I said I was going to go into is just basic stuff. So D major chord is basically the way to know that is from the D major scale. So it's notes 1, 3 and 5 of the D major scale, which are D, F sharp and A. So we can play those, and on the guitar generally we do play those, but we double them up because we've got 6 strings. So that's how we play it. Hope that lesson's been useful. If you can hit subscribe, like, share and comment as well, that would be amazing, and I will see you down there. Thanks so much.